Okay, we're gonna have a little time at the infinity pool with my book. Oh, this is so beautiful. It's like the South Pacific movie set. Except, modern. Hello, it's Doris with Aldi Books, and I have finished The Covenant of Water by Abraham Verghese just moments ago. This is the antithesis of a shorty. It comes in at 715 pages, but I had reached the point in the novel where it was compulsively readable, and so that's what I chose to finish on my Sunday evening. So this book is set in mostly India. There's a few bits in Ireland. It starts in 1900 and it ends in the late 70s. It's 3 generations of a family. Many of the boys and men in this book are afflicted with something called the condition, in which they often drown. They can't swim, other issues. And this has like a bit of a mythological tone to it as it spans these generations. It's not really mythological, or is it? I'm not sure. There's some ghosty talk at the beginning, but it's not really magical realism. It's just so gorgeous. Like, this book is the kind of book that I just crave. Literary fiction that really speaks to my soul. But like, if too many of these books were like, if I read too many of them, it would just be too much. I don't know how to explain it. It's just one of those books that just needs to happen every once in a while. I was thinking as I was reading it, though, that I kind of get why I love literary fiction. I like a lot of genre fiction, like I mentioned in one of my previous videos, fantasy and romance, and that mystery doesn't really pull me in most of the time. But as I was reading this, I was thinking that I kind of get why people like mysteries, and a really good literary fiction, I think I interact with it kind of like a mystery story. But the mystery that I'm seeking is the themes and symbolism that are embedded in it. And, whenever I find a clue to what the author is trying to say to me, I'm so excited and moved, like when it's really profound, the message, it just moves you. And I like that feeling. I like the intellectual pursuit of it. So I think that maybe these are my mysteries. I don't really want to say too much because it's a book that is lovely to discover on your own for the very reasons that I just spoke of. It's a great book to read with a buddy or in book club. I mean, my word, so much to talk about. The author, Abraham Verghese, is a medical doctor, and I really get along with authors that are also doctors that clicks for me. There's a lot of medicine in this book, a lot, and also a lot of art, and it's really neat the way the two are intertwined in here. And then Abraham Verghese himself is such, like, I think he's just an incredible human being. So I really want to read his nonfiction works because he was a doctor that was on the leading edge of treating AIDS patients, HIV patients back in the 80s. And I think a lot of his humanity comes through in this novel. So, yeah, I highly recommend this. It's very sad in places, but also, like, in a lot of places. But it's also just so gorgeous, and the message of the book is really, really lovely. So I highly recommend this novel. It reads effortlessly. Joe and I both talked about this, even though it's really long, and I read it kind of intermittently at times. He is so gifted with characterization and telling vignettes. His story is a series of vignettes that you never get lost or forget who you're talking about, even as they come up intermittently in the story, which he does quite a lot, introducing a character, and you engage with him immediately. He's just really gifted with that characterization. And then they might not pop up until, 200-300 pages later, but he never introduces anyone without you knowing that they're going to be important in the story at some point in time. So anyway, this was brilliant. It's going to be probably my favorite book of the year, I will say, although I've got a lot of great books on my bookshelf that you're perched on, so we'll see. Potentially great books. So anyway, I think that's all I have to say. I need to upload this video so I can keep my streak alive, but thank you so much for watching, and I'll be back soon, maybe with a shorty. Okay, talk to you later. Bye.